everybody. Good morning. Hello. How's everyone doing? It's morning. I'm working on some mittens. I'll show you the photo of them. Here's what I'll be working on today. Oops, like that. Some mittens. So that's what I'm making in class today for the guys. So I'll just be working on some mittens. Thought I'd come on and see who was awake this early. I'm not normally awake this early. I have some coffee. So we'll just be chatting. Oh, a cable fell. Yes, my hair is wet. I washed it, so there's a lot going on today. I'll tell you guys all about it. We'll wait till some more people get in here. And I am so sorry if I'm over anybody or at the same time as anyone else. Things are just so crazy. I tried my best. I'm so sorry, though. Good morning, Karen. Hello. From Colorado. Awesome. And you guys can hear me, I hope. Please let me know if you cannot. And no worries, Karen. I saw your message. And I'm so sorry you have a broken bone in your foot. Oh my gosh. Yes. Please do not worry. I just appreciate you thinking about them. And that's what I'm doing today, is finishing up today's project. I say finishing up like I'm actually going to finish it. I'm not. Hi, Michelle. Good morning. Hi, everybody. This is my living room again. Don't judge me. I've been really trying to get the office up and running, you guys, but it's just not happening. So cheers to the morning. What is everybody drinking? Water. I hope you also have some kind of caffeinated beverage. If not, hats off to you that you can do this without that. Cheers. We need all the coffee today, all of it. Show you guys some of what I've been working on, and hopefully I don't drop everything. And then I'll just kind of like work a little bit on these mittens and tell you why I'm working on mittens. Not that mittens aren't fun on their own, but there's a reason. So here's what I've been working on mostly. This is the Tranquil Tides wrap by Betty McKnit. I wanted mine to be kind of stripy, scrappy, fun, all of the colors, you know. It's a crescent shawl, and it's the crochet along this year for the Yarny Social. So if you guys want to join in, I'll put the link in the description, but it's free to join in. Betty has provided the pattern for free on her blog. So there's going to be a live stream on the 6th of October. So there's the Tranquil Tides wrap. Hi, Robin. Hello. Hi, guys. I'm back here. Woo! So this is what I've been working on. It's one set of mini skeins and one skein of the Yarny Social colorway, which is this guy right here. Or it's more than one. It's going to be more than one skein, but that's what it looks like all skeined up. And then, you know, I caked it up, of course, to start the wrap. So it's a crescent style. You can see it's crescenting at the moment. I'm making the largest size, which says it calls for 3 DK weight skeins, and each one of these is 246 yards. So hi, Kim. Oh my gosh, Kim, I still have your stitch markers. I'm enjoying them so much. In fact, this one's been kind of annoying me. So let's switch out the stitch marker to one of Kim's stitch markers, and you guys can see how lovely they are. But this is what I've been working on. So I think I'll have just enough time to finish this. Look at all the ends. Ding, ding, ding. It's going to have a really cute border. I think I'm going to do the mermaid wrap border. I'll show you guys what that looks like. Let me take my notes off of here. So there's a few border choices for this shawl. I keep calling it a shawl. It's a wrap. That's a wrap. Wow. Betty has really comprehensive patterns, you guys. If you've never worked one of her patterns, I made this into a book, but like her patterns are so good. Oh, wait. I'm going to do the mermaid necklace. Let me see if I can show you this. Yeah, mermaid's necklace, this option right here. See how it has like a braided kind of look? There we go. That's good. You guys can tell. There's a few options, though. 3 options for the border. I'm doing this one just because I think it'll look really cute. I don't know what I'm doing it in yet, though. The reason I'm testing this is because I'm not totally sure if it will reach, like if one mini skein will reach all the way across the wrap when I get to that point. I'm almost to the widest point, I feel like, but if it cannot reach, that'll just tell me that I need to tell everybody to buy 2 mini skein packs or possibly pick their favorite color and buy a couple skeins of that. But Rachel from Have a Some Yarn is handling all of the purchases for these solid colorways that you see in this wrap. And then I'm handling anyone that wants to purchase the Yarny Social colorway, which she has also dyed up. So she's the genius behind this color. I'm just the one who got the chance to work with her and sell it. So what do I have? What's my favorite? I don't know. Do you guys have a favorite color out of all these? What's your favorite? Ooh, I was getting all tangled up there. So I like this one. I think this might be my favorite. This is called Ice, and it's kind of like an ice blue. Michelle, my kid tried to snatch my new markers. No, yeah. Oh yeah, Kim, they're so lovely. I know. I wish you weren't allergic to wool either. I like the burgundy though too. I don't know all the names of the colors, you guys. I didn't have that ready, but there's this one. I wasn't sure I'd even like this color here, but I actually kind of do. You know, it's not too warm of a beige. There's the pink, which honestly, you guys, this is an unsung hero. It's kind of metallic. This color would be so pretty as a sweater. So would Noir. So I'm on order. I've got more of this yarn coming for the show. And I want to take the Yarny Social colorway and this one, Noir. Oops, oh my gosh, someday, you guys. This one, I will take these two right here and do a mosaic cowl. Don't you think that would look cool? Like a really strong pop. I like that. So that's what I'm planning is this one and the Yarny Social colorway to do a mosaic cowl. And I picked out the pattern. Of course, I don't know it at the top of my head, but when I find it, I'll put it in the description box. Any old mosaic cowl will do. I just want to try it and see what will happen. Like, I think when you use a variegated colorway that way, it can like really play up nice. So if I, for some reason, finish this early and have extra time, I might start that. There's also an espresso color, this purple, which I know would be Carrie's favorite color. It's top for me for sure. This purple color, it's so rich. And the espresso brown. So those are all the colors. And yeah, Rachel's just gonna have her hands full because I'm gonna be over at her booth like buying all the yarn. So if you're local to Boise, I don't know that any of you are, but there's public shopping day. If you aren't able to come to the Yarny Social this year, we'll have public shopping from like 1:30 to 5. So I like the black. Yeah, Noir. Yep, me too. I don't know why. I think it's gonna be pretty. I just like, I love how Sunita did hers. I think I shared that last live. She did hers, her shawl, her wrap. It's a wrap. She did hers in like a solid color and then did her border in the Yarny Social colorway. And she did her little hat. Oh my gosh. Hers turned out so cute. I can't wait to meet Sunita in real life. So that's project number 1. But this morning I have the pleasure of going to see the guys. Well, it's really like afternoon, but the day has changed from Wednesday to Friday. Trevor decided he had more time available on Friday. So I'm going Fridays now, you guys. Oh yeah, that's right. I was going to switch out my stitch marker. Well, Kim, let me see if I have those on hand. One moment, please hold. Don't worry, I'll be back. Kim's stitch marker. Oh, there they are. I knew they weren't very far. Please excuse my nightgown pants, you guys. Okay, you guys, look at how cute this packaging is. Kim, okay, if you guys haven't seen Kim's markers, you need to. I almost don't want to say anything because then there'll be less for me, but that's okay. Kim just has to make more, you guys. Look at how sweet this one is. Okay, this one's going, oh my gosh, Kim. These are so cute. She, what is this, Kim? Paper wrapping, right? Oh, yes, Michelle. They're working on their hats. Yes, some hats are already made up, but that's what we're doing as I show these, I'll explain kind of where we're moving, what area we're moving to now. So project-wise, we've been approached, me and the guys have been approached to make hats, scarves, mittens for a Boise bike project, which is a local charity that gives bikes to people in need. And when that happens in December, it's cold. And so the local lady who actually takes the bikes out to folks always knits them things. I'll never get this shirt adjusted. Please excuse me while I adjust my shirt. She knits them things. And as a result, like, she's a little bit slower at making them. And she thought of us. She's like, you know, you guys are fast. You have your guys and they might be faster at making stuff. So we're putting all hands on deck and I'm teaching them gauge. Like, I've already taught them gauge, but we're really focusing in on gauge. We're focusing in on size and fit. And today's lesson is mittens. So, which will then follow, I'm going to do another set where it's hat, mittens, cowl, different sizes. So we can start making family sets of wearables. So that's what we're kind of focusing our energy on now. In the background, hi Tank. In the background is them making Boggy Creek blankets. So Jax had someone approach her and she gave me a shipping gift, which was so sweet. I don't know who it was. Of course, like the shipping angels gave me a shipping gift that will go so far to help ship off our Boggy Creek blankets. So of course I'll show you guys when I get those put together. Look at, okay, you've been working on Christmas beads. Okay, look at this set, you guys. There's owls. Okay, I'm gonna pull a couple out. Oh my gosh, stop it. Stop. Look at how cute these are, you guys. Oh my goodness, Kim, they're so sweet. I love the colors. The only thing I don't love is that these aren't for sale at the Yarny Social so everybody can enjoy them, but maybe someday, maybe we can work something out someday to have these made available. These are absolutely stunning, like for real. When these arrived, I was like, there's no way. And the beads on here, you guys, like the finishing work and the little notions, go visit her shop. I will put, let me see here, Kim, hold on. How can I, oh, oops, sorry, Kim. Didn't mean to do that. One moment, Kim, and I will make it so that you can drop your link because I want you to be able to drop your own link. And yeah, all that jazz. Those are the words I was looking for. Oh, right. Okay, cool. I think I can do this. Dun, da, 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 da. All right, Kim. Yes, please drop your link. Michelle, here you go, friend. We need a few mods in this biatch. Okay, there you go. That's just the beginning. That's just the beginning. There you guys go. Hope you like your new outfits, as they say. But these are so cute. So we have owls, and then she has these little turtles and butterflies. Look at these. She's doing some amazing stuff with this paper wrapping, you guys. So check her out. Put your link in there, Kim, please. I don't have any fancy Nightbot commands yet, you guys, but I will be getting them. So you can all drop your links. But for now, there you guys go. I know, right? I don't know. Am I funny in the morning? I hope so. I hope so. And look at what she made me. Oh my gosh. So freaking sweet. Look at Kim. She made me this special one with a K. Oh my goodness. So sweet of her. These are treasured. So these will absolutely be coming with me to the Yarny Social. I'm just going to tease people with them because I like to be cruel. They can't have them, but they still get teased. Yeah, check Kim's shop out, but don't buy all the markers before I get there, you guys. I'm just saying. So without further ado, today's little project I'll just be crocheting on. Yeah, well, Kim, you deserve it, man. These are just stunning. And I know how hard it is to make stitch markers because I've tried. So hats off to you. At the Yarny Social this year, Adrienne, you guys might know her as Stellar Stitchcraft, she thought of the cutest idea. So this year, instead of a full stitch marker exchange, we're going to do like a take one, leave one jar. Well, it's going to be more of a hanging thing. And people will come, like, leave their stitch marker and take one in exchange. So I love that idea. which go figure. I need a stitch marker. So let's put one in. Well, okay, so I'm working on some mittens. Whoopsie, other side. Let's see if I can figure out where my stitch is. There it is. I swear I know what I'm doing sometimes. I'm working on these mittens. It's the Country Cottage mitten. This is the picture. Aren't they cute? Of course, I can't see myself seeing everything else. Hello, Kim G. We got all the Kims in the house. So this is what I'm working on today. Next one I think I'm going to do with the guys, it'll be a flat seamed mitten. That sounds kind of cool, but I didn't have enough time to like make that up. So I probably don't have enough time to make this. Who am I kidding? I'm going to try. So I'm using this kind of janky 5.5 millimeter hook. It's janky because look, I can pull this off. Like the cover is loose. Not great. I need to get another set of Susan Bates hooks and then have them on hand because yeah, or boy hooks. I don't know. I need a set of hooks with me for class that I don't take out of my bag because my hooks are all over the place. I have plenty of hooks. None of them are with me when I need them. Anybody else have that problem? Yeah, swap. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Special, whatnot, appropriately placed. Girls collect them every camp gathering. Yeah, yes. That's right. It's a swap. Take one, leave one style thing. I put it in their hands. I'm like, you know what? You guys want to, I would love to have this, but I'm not in a position as the person running it to like man it as well. So I just said, hey, why don't you guys take that on? So I'm on round 4, I think. Let me see. Maybe not. Oh, I might be on. I'm on. Well, that's weird. Whatever round. Okay, cool. I'm on the round 4 of the small size. Single crochet in each stitch around, join, and chain 2. Move on to your hand. That sounds wild. There's a video that goes with this, and I'm going to link it right now that I would be watching if I was not live, but let me link that video right now. Here's the video to the mittens. So cute. Love it so much. And this is called the Country Cottage Mitten by the Turtle Trunk. Oops. Oh, yeah. Well, whatever. That's part of the title, too. Okay. There you guys go. Make fun of me all the time. No, they're in their cup holder. Yeah. So what's everybody got in their cup? What's everybody drinking? I've got Mara's favorite coffee, which is Shot in the Dark. Mara turned me on to this. Have you made these mittens, Michelle? Girl, help me. Just send some to me so I don't have to make them. No. I've got Shot in the Dark with peppermint mocha creamer. What's everyone else got? Anybody a soda in the morning drinker? I am not. Hubby and I went to bed way too late because I've been really burning the midnight oil trying to get ready for the Yarny Social. And he's been doing a lot of late night work stuff and trying to help me. And what else? And this, of course. Like, I don't want the guys to have to suffer because I'm trying to get ready for the event, but there will come a time soon where I will have to step away for a week or so to prepare. And as much as I love seeing the guys and this Yarny Social stuff, like I want to, you know, I'll be kind of glad when the Yarny Social is wrapped up. Like it's one of those things where you build up to an event, you know, and then you're there, it's fun, you're done, and then you're like, whoa, I'm relieved. Like I'm looking forward to that. So Christmas gift. Oh yeah. Well, I'm glad it was a great. You got it as a gift or you made it as a Christmas gift? Which one? New Mexico peanut nut coffee? Is that real coffee, Karen? Or is that one of those like new age things that's supposed to pep you up but isn't caffeinated? Espresso is my favorite with any creamer. What's your favorite creamer though, Michelle? Mine's peppermint mocha. That's a standard. I tried pumpkin spice, but it's not doing it for me. So yeah, here we go. Just let's all Cheers and chug whatever in our cup. Cheers. Need all the caffeine today. Finish the layout. This is the layout of the room for the Yarny Social. This isn't really secret, so I'll show you guys. Dun, da, 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 dun, da, dun, da, dun, da, da, da. This is where everybody that's a vendor is going to be, and this is where everyone's going to sit. My friend Andy, our neighbor, helped me with this. So nice. Me and my mom, if you guys don't know, you have this function on your iPhone. So it's called LiDAR, which sounds really ridiculous, but LiDAR is a technology that can scan a room. It bounces lasers off of the surface that you're standing near and like scans a room. Hi, Mara. Yeah. So my friend Andy told me about LiDAR, and my mom had it on her phone. So me and my mom went to the hotel and scanned the room. Boy, that was exciting. And then he took that information and made me this layout. Look at how cool. So wonderful, because it's hard to fit all these vendors in here. I'm so grateful to have so many vendors this year, but I'm like, whoop. We'll see how it pans out. But, you know, what a fancy layout I have. I look so profesh. So I'm so grateful to have these people in my corner like Andy to help me with this. Hi, Mara. No pumpkin ever. Yeah. Mara's coming this year to the Yarny Social. So I'm looking forward to seeing her again. All right. So I should have how many stitches? If you're just joining me, I'm working on the Country Cottage Mittens by Ali Houlihan. Andy is so great. Yeah, you'll see him, Mara, if you're coming in on Wednesday. I will be with Andy on Wednesday night doing some setup stuff. This is the pattern I'm working on today with the guys, for the guys. We'll see how I like this one. It's not a flat seam mitten. I originally was drawn to the flat seamed mitten, but they still need to know how to make mittens like this. So, and we'll do a little bit of a darning needle moment, which might not happen till next session. Then I can bring some of my metal darning needles as long as I get them back. But this is the mitten for those of you just joining. Whoopsie. It's got a great texture, right? And it's got a ton of different options. And I've also linked the video higher up in the chat. So please watch the video, you know, support this lovely maker. I was following the video until I started going live with you guys. And I am on, by my best guess, for the small size, the adult small, round 4, single crochet in each stitch around, join and chain 2. So I should have 24 stitches. So while you guys chat amongst yourselves, I'm going to count really quick. Yay! Okay. Woo! I have 24. Woo! This is getting stuck. Oh my God. It's one of those days. Irish cream or hazelnut. Mara, I was just talking about you because I have a shot in the dark copy. Hubby made it for me. And it's got peppermint mocha creamer. I don't have any of those fancy stevia drops. I probably should get some of those. I don't like it too sweet, but it would be nice to have a little like an option. I like your stevia drops. Mara's house is so nice, you guys. When she had me over as a guest for one of the fiber festivals, like, wow, she's got a nice place and such a sweet family. So thank you for having me over again, Mara. That was such a nice time. If I had a bigger house or a place to stay, if my house wasn't with a bunch of boxes in the background and we had a guest bedroom, someday, we're going to put it in the universe, someday in the future, I'm going to have the house that has a guest room and you can come and stay when you come to the Yarny Social. Stevia drops should be used very sparingly. Yes, I know. Yeah, they're strong. Hi, Jax. Oh my gosh, Jax, thank you so much. This is my in-person thank you to you for connecting me with whomever that was, the angel that gifted me the shipping gift. Wow. You guys, so sweet. I was just barely mentioning on the live with Jax that like it's going to be a struggle to mail the blankets to Boggy that the guys and I are making, but Jax like is so sweet and saw a need, and whomever contacted her, she got me some money for shipping. So thank you so much, Jax. I can't thank you enough. Like, what a relief. Like, things are tight, you know, especially with this event coming up. Like, it's not a moneymaker for me, despite what people might think. It's a labor of love. So I don't want to like, it would, I don't know if it'd even be possible to make money at the Yarny Social, but it's something I do and keep going because I love it. So thank you so much. I'm very grateful. Try using honey. Oh yeah. No coffee, tea. Kim, what tea are you drinking? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not normally awake this early, you guys, but I'm trying. Okay, I'm trying to train myself to get up earlier and earlier leading up to the Yarny Social, because the Yarny Social starts at 8 a.m., which means as an organizer, I likely have to be down there like in the conference room by 6 o'clock in the morning. Oh, 6 o'clock in the morning. Guest room has become your son's room again. It's great having him around, although I miss having an extra room I can go in and hang out or have guests stay in. Yeah, that's life, you know. Yeah. Okay. Chai tea. Okay, man, Tank. Okay. Chai tea lattes. When I went to Flock in Seattle, gotta be careful with that word. When I went to Flock in Seattle, I looked on the hunt for a chai tea latte, and I got only crappy ones. I mean, in Seattle nonetheless, with all their fancy stuff. Like, whatever. I guess I have high standards for chai tea lattes. They were watered down, they weren't very spicy. I'm like, come on, guys. Like, I had to tell one of the baristas, the second place I tried to go, I was like, oh, can you make it stronger? More like, I want to taste the chai tea. And they were like, oh, yeah, well, if you need more, just let me know after it's already made. And I'm like, oh, so I guess I need to make them myself because I must like it strong. I want it to be spicy. So if you guys have a mix that you like that makes it really spicy, please let me know. I really, really don't like chia. Yeah. Usually decaf tea with flavored creamer. Yeah. Can you put flavor in it? Oh, I don't know. Like, I don't know what else like would make it more spicy. I swear in the past, I think it was powdered. My mom used to make a chai tea latte all the time. And in fact, one time I made a mix that I gave to my doctor's office people, and they were obsessed with it. It was like an instant chai tea latte combination of like powdered creamer, powdered black tea, different spices, and black pepper. And the black pepper, I think, was the kicker. It made it like actually spicy. 2 bags of chai. Yeah. Yeah. I did tell them I like it spicy, but I think that they're pre-made, like the liquid concentrates just aren't spicy enough for me. Like, I want that real bite to it. So anyway, let's see if I can move on from round 4. Round 5. What the heck is going on with round 5? Oh, do I just medium only, large only? Oh, okay, whatever. So, okay. Round 5. Well, this is going to be interesting because the guys don't get any of their patterns in color. So anything that has like these markers, I'm just going to have to tell them somehow to look. Maybe I wish I could have thought of this sooner. And I try not to find patterns that have colored markers, you know, where they put medium is blue. Not just the only reason of like they can't have colored printouts, but sometimes some of the guys are colorblind. So like my husband. So like I try to stay away from patterns that have these. I'll just show you a little what I mean, you know, these like colored indicators throughout the pattern. But unfortunately, this one late last night was the one that I thought would be the one. So there's another one on Ravelry that I saw, a mitten, but I don't know, without the video, I've been trying to find things that have videos because for most of the guys, they're very visual like me. And I want to make sure I'm hitting all those different learning styles. So if you guys have any suggestions for a mitten pattern that has a video other than this one, and I think there's one by the flat ones that I'm going to try one of those. Like, let me know if you've had a tried and true one. Off to work. Yeah, bye, Jax. So good to see you. I can't do kombucha either. So good to see you, Jax. Oh my gosh. Thank you for stopping by. Removing chia. Yeah, chia. I don't know. Thank you, Michelle. Yeah, if anybody has them, just give me an email or a message. If you're with me on Messenger, send it that way. If you want to send me an email, since this is related, this particular thing is related to the guys, send it to Carrie's, Karis, Threads of Hope at Gmail. I'll put it in the comments. Carrie's Threads of Hope at gmail.com. If you have anything you want to send me pattern-wise, like suggestions, pictures of your own makes you want me to share with the guys, please send it to me. And there's my email in the chat. Hi, Susan. Hi, Susan. I'm just, oh, what am I doing? I don't know. I'm drinking coffee. It's early for me still. We've been having rain all day, and I'm making these mittens for the guys pattern today, what I'm teaching them, which is a loose term. I'm not really there to teach them, but guide them to make these mittens, because those of you just coming in, I'll give you the why. Why am I making mittens with the guys? Not just because it's fun, but we've been asked as a group to help make warm weather items for the Boise Bike Project, which is a local project that restores and gives used bikes a new life and gives them to folks that need them in the community. And in this case, they're given in December. And so there's a lady who goes and volunteers her time to do that. And she knits, and she's like, I can't make things fast enough. So can your guys help me make hats, mittens, scarves, whatever? We'll collect them all, get them to her before Thanksgiving, and she will hand them out. And actually, there could be an opportunity for me and Trevor to volunteer in the warm weather station as well. So we'll be like handing them out. So in the past, the guys I've just let them make whatever, size it is. Like, I'm not putting pressure on them to make a certain size. But now that we're having to make for people like adult, child, toddler, baby, whatever, I want them to really like hone in their skills on gauge. So I've been focusing on gauge recently. The last hat that we made, even though it was simple, we spent a good 30 minutes at the beginning of class or more measuring their gauge. And there's some changes that were made in material. Like, one of the guys had a plastic hook, and that was the reason his gauge was off. Perfect otherwise, but it was the drag on the material that caused his gauge to be off. One of them is an amigurumi maker, very tight gauge. So he had to go up many hook sizes to meet gauge. Fruit tea is strong enough. If the fruit tea is strong enough flavor, it's good too. Yeah, I like fruit tea. Iced tea mostly, if that's fruity. I used to drink a lot more tea, but not so much. I found that I can't drink certain espresso drinks. It makes me feel very anxious and kind of makes my heart race. So I have to be careful. Round 5. Oh, what was the end of round 4? Chain 2. Okay, well, that's important. So let's chain 2. I'm on round 5. I'm making the fingertip out, and then at some point the cuff, but I think there's going to be a hole left for the thumb, which is pretty common. Thank you. Oh, thanks, Michelle. Let's see what she sent me. So cool. Love it. Easy crochet mittens. Thank you, Michelle. Cute. Yeah, there's only so many ways you can make a mitten, right? Thank you for looking. If anyone has any other suggestions on any warm weather wear that they've tried and true, that's tried and true, send it to me. My email's in the chat. You can also message me on Messenger if you can find me. Okay, so round 5, 2 single crochets in the first stitch. I'm using a 5.5 millimeter hook. It calls for a 5 millimeter hook, but your girl is not going to break up the family. I have one right over here, but it's dedicated to my wrap pattern, the wrap I'm working on, and I don't want to move it. I'm stressed about moving it. You know what I need to do, Kim? What I need to make or have someone make is some stitch markers that have those hook indicators on them, like letters. I have all the supplies. I just haven't sat down to make them. And because I want to use that hook, but I'm worried about forgetting what I used. So I need to make those for myself so I can put it on that project and go okay, I used a 5 millimeter hook. Yeah. Did you end up using the J? Yes, I did, Robin. Yes, thank you. Yes, I did. We made the gentleman's scarf. I think I'm probably going through so many patterns right now. I don't know if I'll always get photos of their finished objects. And the guys, some work faster than others. So some are probably still working on that one. And I have them working on like 2 things at once, kind of like in the class, we're working on all these warm weather things for Boise Bragg Project. But in the background, with all the yarn Russ sent the guys for Boggy Creek blankets, the more experienced guys that like making Afghans are working on Boggy Creek Afghans. So yeah, that's kind of happening in the background. That was something that I felt like not everyone could participate in, you know, like, because there's a lot of yarn he sent, yes, but there's a lot of guys in this class. Like, I kid you not, there's probably anywhere from 30 to 40 in every class. So if you can imagine 40 people making a blanket, that would require boatloads of yarn. So with what he sent, I have allocated it, and the guys that are more experienced are like, let me wind off color combos. They're making combos that look cute together. They've got all the patterns that Mama Swift made for Boggy. She was generous enough to send them all to me in paper, like copies, PDFs. So I sent those along with any of the video tutorials that Juan did. Anybody that did one, I sent that along too, so they could watch the video if they need to, which not on their own, of course, but like they can go into Trevor's office and watch videos. Write down the hook size on the pattern. Yeah. Attach a note to the wrap. Yep, I could do that. I have tried that. I can't write it on this pattern because, see, I made it into a fancy book, so I don't want to write it on the book, you know, because I might change my hook over time. I made this into a booklet because I knew that I would be bringing this. This is the crochet along for the Yarny Social, the Tranquil Tides wrap by Betty McNitt. So I've gone ahead and made it into one of these spiral bound doodads. I have a sticky note that's tracking my progress, so I could write it on there. In fact, let's do that right now. Let's do that right now. 5mm hook. So as long as this doesn't fall off, we're good. I have a very rudimentary way of tracking things. It's probably not a good idea, but I like to build in fail safes. So I would probably still want to make those little guides. But I need to get another full set of these Susan Bates hooks. I know they're on Amazon, the full set. Put it in a case, and that's my teaching set. And that goes nowhere but with me. Like, that's like into class, and I don't move it. That's what I need to do. Date your note and on the size. Yeah. Okay, fine, Michelle, if you say so. If you say so. Okay, Michelle told me to, you guys. 10/3. Can you believe that it's already October? Look, I even put the year. She'll be proud. Well, you can't see it, but it's there. There you go. Okay, well, let's all see if I remember this. Yep, I know. This is for those of you that haven't seen my progress on my wrap. This is the Tranquil Tides wrap, my wrap so far. I wanted it to be scrappy and happy like me. Yep, this is it. The Yarny Social colorway for this year is the variegated, and I did all the mini skeins that Rachel dyed up as well. And these are all, the solids are on her website. The variegated is on my website for the Yarny Social. So I'll put that link in the chat. And there's a few more skeins left to ship out before the Yarny Social. I'll have them up the whole time, but yeah, it'll be better if you wanted to order them that you did so now before I get so busy that I lose my mind. But there's a few still left on the website, especially worsted, which would make a really cute hat. So here's the link to my website for the Yarny Social where you can get yarn, and I'm the one that ships it out. So please check it out. Shipping's really reasonable. I've been able to find a good shipper. So if you're interested, there's a few left. Sanita got hers a long time ago so she could make her project. She's so fast. She's so fast. Yarn 2. Kim, you were asking too much. I'm not going to do it, okay? I feel like I haven't even opened the window outside, but I feel it almost looks like the sun is rising, but I know that's not true. I'll need a fancy bag with my yarn. Okay, fine, Michelle. You know what? If you order yarn from the website, I will throw in a fancy bag for you. I might just have a few laying around. So you got it. Oh, yeah. Cheers, you guys. Whoever's drinking coffee with me this morning. Okay, well, let's move on. 2 single crochets in the first stitch, single crochet in the next 12. Okay. Well, I'm happy to report that the pattern's not very hard to follow if you're just looking at the written pattern. Do any of you guys watch tutorials and you're like racing along with the maker? I'm like trying to crochet as fast as that person and not being able to. It's not a race. No, I'm not counting right now because I know kind of where I need to end up. I'll just confirm it when I get to where I'm going on the other side. Most of the increases are happening on the ends. This is the fingertip of the mitten. So will I be able to get it at the social? Yeah, so 2 options for purchasing yarn. If you're coming to the Yarny Social and you want to secure it now, yes, order it and put it. I added an option for pickup. It's going to show my address. Ignore that. I can't change it unless I paid for Square, which I'm not going to do. So just select the pickup option. I will wrap it up, write your name on there, and secure it for you for pickup at the Yarny Social. If you want to have it shipped, there's still time, of course, for me to ship it to you in Oregon. Absolutely. So a couple options. If you want it now to make something with, select shipping and I'll get it right off to you. If you want it reserved for the Yarny Social, select it and I can set it aside. Or if you want to see it first, I totally get that. And I will have some available for sale in person as well. So I've just, a couple weeks ago now, placed my final wholesale order with Rachel. So Rachel's so busy and her family got sick. Oh, Rachel, I don't know, man. Good thing she's young. She's crazy. I'm like, are you okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. One more. That's kind of what I thought. 12. So if you're the praying type or sending good thoughts, send them to Rachel's family, please, because she's they're going through whatever is going around right now. They'll be totally well by the Yarny Social, but it's crunch time, and I can only imagine how much work she's doing right now, dyeing up all of this stuff for her business and for the event, and taking care of a baby and a husband. Like, you guys know, when a family gets sick, it's rough. So send prayers to Rachel if you're the praying type. If you're not, send good healing thoughts, please. I don't want her to feel poorly. 2 single crochets in the next 2 stitches. What a well-written pattern. Oh, here's a question for you guys. Okay. So it's been asked, since there's a pattern that I just had my friend, she wrote a granny square pattern in the way that she likes to do it, which is like, of course, there's some of those everywhere. But, you know, when you capitalize the FPDC, DC, ST for stitch, chain 2, you know, these things that are capitalized, this right here is capitalized, and so is ST. And I looked on the like craft, is it Crochet Guild, whatever standard website. It didn't seem like that was the standard, but I suggested it to her to capitalize those words in her pattern because it stands out. Like, it just feels standard to me. Do you guys know if that's technically the standard for pattern writing, that you capitalize those terms, or is it not standard? We were trying to decide. And in the document I downloaded for free from the Craft Yarn Council, it was not capitalized. So I don't know. You had a stupid head cold lasting 2 weeks already. Yeah, viruses are going around right now. Ugh. So if you know if that's standard or not, let me know. We were trying to figure it out, me and my friend who is teaching a class at the Yarny Social. She went ahead and did that. But I said, I don't know if it's standard or not. Like, I guess I'm not a pattern writer, so nor do I have aspirations to become one. So I didn't know if you guys, I've seen it a lot, you know, but is it standard? I don't know. Single crochet in the next 12. Okay, cool. It's not, but it should be. Yeah, I think so. It stands out to me. The way that she wrote her pattern was a little more wordy anyways than this one, but like, you know, I just think it makes it like pop more. Ask Selena Baca. Yeah, I should email her and ask her. I should. I've just gone to the Craft Yarn Council's website just to see. I like to capitalize, just makes it easier to see. Hello, Black Thumb Crochet. Sorry if I missed saying hi to you earlier. And that goes for anybody else. Just been doing the morning thing. Sorry, guys. We'll stay on for a little while longer, and then I'll hit the road. Hit the hay. No more going to bed. Bed's over. We're done with bed. Got a full day. So I teach the guys in the afternoon at 1:30. So I'll get to the prison by 1 o'clock. And then I'll be there from like 1 to 3 or so-ish. I need to bring a protein shake and drink that beforehand, because right after I'm done teaching them, I'll pretty much go from there to the knit night at the yarn store. And tonight is First Friday. So we're watching Hocus Pocus at the yarn store. And I'm meeting with 2 vendors to get their contributions. So it's going to be a busy day. Russ, hello. Oh my gosh, we were just talking about you. Not anything bad, but good. Do you know if there's any help available if I need help with it? Yes. Oh, Susan, yes. So Susan's asking about the Tranquil Tides wrap, which is the crochet along for the Sears Yarny Social by Betty McKnitt. Which yarn store? Three Loves. Three Loves Yarn Store. Yeah, if you're local, then come. It's going to be fun from like 5 to 9. They're going to start the movie at 7, in case you're wondering. Good morning, Adrienne. Hi. Look at me. I'm up in the morning. I'm trying. Adrienne is Stellar Stitchcraft, and she's been helping me so much to prepare for the Yarny Social. Hi, Russ. Yeah, so yes, Susan, there will be help. Not only coming soon on a live stream. So Betty McKnitt is doing many live streams leading up to the Yarny Social where you can ask her for any help. She'll also be at the Yarny Social in person, and she's hosting members only Zoom calls afterwards for anyone that's an attendee. So anyone can come to the live stream. If you're an attendee of the Yarny Social or possibly a member of the Betty McKnittiverse, she's handling all that. You can come to the Zoom call. Like, there's a lot of options for help. And then if you want in-person help, you can also ask her in person at the Yarny Social. So, hi, yes. Yeah, I did it. Oh my gosh. Adrienne, I don't know how we're going to survive waking up early. I say we, it's just my fault, though. I don't know. And yes, if you think this is weird, it is. That's a camera. It's not on. We don't film ourselves in our house. It was in there because we remodeled our home after a flood. So we were wanting to like keep an eye on progress and all that. That's why we still have some cameras up in the house. It's not because we like have a live stream for the house. So don't be weirded out by this. Just forget it's there. Maybe you didn't even notice, but yeah, I know, right? So Russ was the generous donor of a lot of yarn for the guys. They got all that yarn. They're working on Boggy Creek blankets as we speak. So they're working concurrently on 2 different charity projects. So you have kids, you're ready to rock and roll. Rock and roll. Oh, I don't know if I'm ready to rock and roll, but I will be come the Yarny Social. I'm training myself to wake up early. I'm doing it. I've done it before. I can do it again. It's okay. And today I'm working on mittens for the class. So we've been asked, I don't know, Russ, I'll just fill anyone in that's come in quickly. Today I'm just kind of chatting, but like I'm working on these mittens. And I put the link to the video a little ways back in the chat. I'll drop it in again. Country Cottage Mitten. Isn't it cute? So cute. So many sizes for this one. We're making warm weather wear for a program in Boise called the Boise Bike Project. We've been asked by one of the volunteers there to make warm weather wear for when they donate bikes in December. Folks that come and get a bike often don't have very much of anything, you know, especially warm weather wear. So we've been asked to help out in that way, and I'm very grateful to do that. So, you know, the knitter who asked us knits stuff for them, but she said, I can't knit fast enough. And you know, us crocheters, we can make things pretty fast. Oh, Adrienne. No. Adrienne said, just give me your room number. I'll make sure you're awake. No way. It's a secret. I'm going to sneak back to my room. You won't know where I stay. She will know where I stay because she's going to help me pack the goodie bags. Oh, nuts. Yeah, isn't Russ so nice? Might have 2 more skeins available. Yeah, man, Russ, you'd be amazed. I can't wait to see some of their finished blankets. So I will absolutely be sharing and sending you photos and on here too once I get them of the finished items. Yeah, okay. Sorry, Robin. See you later. You'll bring coffee. Yeah, sorry. I'm sure I'm over somebody, and Carrie I know goes live around this time. It was the only time I had today, and I just felt like checking in with you guys. So please, if you have somewhere else to go, head there. Don't let me keep you. Please tell Carrie I said hi and sorry for going over her time or whomever's time. Okay, let me make sure. Wait, did I already count these? I don't know if I counted them. I'm going to count. You'll bring coffee. Oh, yeah. Well, Adrienne, for the first day, if I can get myself together now, I mean, this is a little different now that I'm like staying at the hotel and stuff like that. But if I can figure out how to do this, I'd love to give all the vendors coffee again as a thank you that morning. But how I'm going to do that, oh no, that's going to require me waking up very early, going to Dutch Bros, taking everyone's order like I did last time, giving them a printout, which worked great, and they could just program it. I might have to send hubby. Oh, I don't know. He can't. I'm not sure. If I can, I will. You're arriving to Boise Wednesday afternoon. Oh, thank you, Susan. That's so sweet. I'll be there and checking into the hotel Wednesday afternoon. When are you coming in? Oh, see you later, Mara. Yeah, listen, DoorDash. Oh, I don't want to pay their fees, though. That takes the order from like, whatever it would be to like 10 or 20% more or something. I don't want to have to tip anybody except for myself. I tip myself. It wasn't that bad as long as I like made sure they gave me carriers, and I should put it in the back seat this time, not the front seat. 9 cup holders. Let's see. I'll at least need 2 4 cup holders. That's the challenge. It's like the other 2 that are a little tippy and weird. So yeah, I know. Maybe I will pay the extra for DoorDash, but they do get it wrong a lot of times, and that's a big order. It's challenging for anybody. Have a good day, Karen. See you later. Thank you for stopping by. You need to wake up a little bit before you go live. I'm not a morning person. What time do you go live? Did I go over your time too, Black Thumb? I'm sorry. Here, I don't have anything. Oh crap. Yeah, please let everybody know what time you go live, and I don't think I can I'm not cool enough to redirect when I figure that out, but what can go over to your channel when you go live? Wrong more than right. Yeah, but man, they really hit it out of the park at Dutch Bros. I handed them the paper with everybody's order typed out because I don't know all those specifics, and I said, here you go, plug it in, make this, and they typed it into their keypad, their iPad, and I just pulled up and they had them ready. They were getting them ready. It was no biggie. Oh yeah, I need to get some cup holders that are more robust than the ones at Dutch. I mean, they try their best. Of course, I'm only one person, so I can really only have if they have handles, hopefully I can trust the handle. If they have handles, I can carry 2 big cup holders. If there's 6 cup holders and they're strong, I need to look on Amazon. That's a great idea. You love Dutch Bros? I don't care either way. It's coffee. In that moment, it will be the best coffee ever, I'm sure. So I probably will have to go get that. There's a Dutch always around here. There's Dutch all over the place. So I'm sure there's one near the hotel. I'll probably have to head out to get that at 6 in the morning. Ooh! Or earlier. I don't know. Great. I'll have to see what time they open. I'm getting to that point where it's what time do you open? And because at some point I need to be down in the venue and not running around getting coffee. So I might ask hubby to take that day off work and watch and either go get coffee or watch that for me. He can do it as long as I've given him a sheet of paper with everyone's order. He won't have a problem. Oh, Oh, yes. Okay, cool. If they're made of metal, I feel like I can trust them and then it won't break. It will be cheaper to put. Yeah, well, Tank, we will have coffee in the conference room, of course, but I like to do something very special for the vendors. It's like my way of saying thank you, and I like understand that it's early and, you know, just another way of loving on my vendors. So I've done, like, last year I did a little Google form to take their order. Anyone that wanted it, coffee, tea, whatever they make at Dutch. And then I could have probably typed it all into Dutch's like online platform, but in the end, it was just took so much time that I printed it out and went through the drive-through. Oh, thank you, Michelle. Let's so go to that link. Oh, thank you. Yeah, if anyone's looking for a cup holder, I'm going to be going there after the live and checking it out. Oh, for sure. Definitely. Thank you so much. All right, let me count this row so I can move on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 27. I'm going to assume that I need one more. Let's assume. Let me make sure that's 28. Oh, crap. Don't you guys hate that when you start counting and you like lose your eyes like cross or something? Ooh. Yes. Did you guys know that my husband is not a subscriber of my channel? Yesterday, he subscribed to Carrie the Yarny Elephant, but yesterday he got her notification. I'm like, what about mine? Are you going to watch me? He's at work, of course, but I'm like, come on, man, subscribe. So if you guys haven't subscribed to me, please do so. I hope you enjoy yourselves here and want to subscribe. I'm hoping to get on here more often now, and just, you get a lot of me. You just get a lot of me. I've never really liked Dutch. There's a new one being built across the street. Still have their app, so I get free birthday drink. Yeah, free birthday drink. Desi used to do big coffee runs when I worked at a nursing facility. Oh, Adrienne. Well, listen, I don't want to make you responsible for it, but if I'm like having some sort of a mental breakdown, I might send you with money and the orders. Only if you are all set up the night before. If you're all set up the night before and you feel confident, I might have to tag you in to help me. I'm not sure what kind of things will happen. You know, there's always something the hotel needs from me or whatever. I've done everything I can to take those out of the equation, but if I need you to save my bacon, I might give you money to do so, especially because you're used to it. I'll give you lots of money and you can go help me out. You do not have to do that. The coffee runner is always the savior. I know, right? Okay, so I'm done with round 5. Wait a minute. 2 single. Oh, you guys, duh. Okay. 2 single crochets. I should have read this. 2 single crochets in the next 2 stitches. That's 1. Oopsie doodle. 2. Ooh, girl. Oh, no. See, I don't know if that's a stitch. It's a stitch now. I don't care. It's a stitch now. Well, that looks like a lot of stitches. We're going to count. I should actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 30. Why do I have 30? I should have 32. I don't even know, you guys. I don't even know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 19, 20. Yeah, I have 30. Well, there's something wrong with this mitten. That's what I think of that. Mitten. You're going to be needing something to do when you get there. I'll probably just be sitting in my room. Susan, oh no, don't just sit in your room. Come down. Come down and hang out or whatever. I'll just be running around like a chicken with my head cut off, but I hate that mitten pattern now. Coffee is the hero. Yeah, yes. You don't need to see stitch yet. Yeah, well, it's wrong. I don't know what I did wrong though? It's probably just me trying to do this with and go live, which is a mistake. Huge mistake. Let me see where I'm at on this shell. That's a better thing. I much prefer working on this. Yeah, Susan, don't just, unless you want to sit in your room, but Wednesday is packed with good times. So come say hello to us. I'm sure, like I said, I'll be running around, but like, I'm not too busy for you, Susan. So come down, watch the vendors scramble around. I'll be probably just chilling, you know, straight chilling. I think I'm on row 2. I've never cut my ends. Let's see. Used to facilitate. Yeah, right. You're the one that came up to us last year, right? That said you had a lot of facilitating experience. Is that right? Or am I crazy? I'm on row 2. Let's work on this instead for a minute. I'm only going to be on for a few more minutes, but I want to do something that makes me feel happy for a moment. I'm using this marker here. Yeah, well, hey, you feel me then. It was you. Well, come on down and do all the things then, you know? There's a lot going on, but also I've done so much pre-planning that like it's really gonna be pretty smooth. And with that schematic that I had made up, I think we're off to a good start. Oh, nuts. Is anybody else going to try to make the Tranquil Tides wrap with us? You don't have to be coming to the Yarny Social to give it a try. It's a free pattern on her website, on her blog, I mean. Oopsie. Oh my God. Don't let me scare you off of it. Me struggling in the morning is not an indicator of how nice this pattern is. That was me. Yes, I do. Yeah. You are a great resource, Susan, and I thank you so much for offering to help and coming. You know, it's such a good time. We're going to have the best goodie bags ever this year. They're like chock full. Okay, an EDC, an extended DC, which Betty explains. So if anyone wants to just ask me a question about the pattern, I might be able to field the question, but coming soon. Let me drop the link to the live stream that's coming up. Betty's doing her first Tranquil Tides live stream on October the 6th. Let me drop that information here. Just got to get to it. One sec. The pattern's on her blog, but you can also... Oh, strange. Okay. We might have to get in touch with some of these people that don't have good email addresses. Let me see here. Okie dokes. There's the info I need. Yeah, October the 6th, coming right up at 5 p.m. Mountain Time. So let me get you the link to the live stream. Live in 3 days. If you want to know your time zone, just if you click on the live stream, it will tell you like what time that's supposed to be in your time zone. But you can also use one of those time zone changer things to tell you. It's pretty easy to figure that out. So here's the link to the Betty McNitt live stream for Tranquil Tides, the first one of many. Anyone can come to these, you know, of course. And if you need help, ask her, you know, she's, after all, the designer. If I can learn how to spell live stream. Live stream, that looks right. Oh, yeah, Susan, for sure. Hello, Suzanne. Oh, yes. So right now we're at about 37, 38 or so attendees. I'm hoping for 45 this year, but those last few, you know, stragglers, we've got a few more week or so to take reservations, to take more tickets, and then I'm going to close attendance 2 weeks before the event. So that makes, let's see, that date is, we'll close attendance the week of the 13th, probably. I'd asked the hotel if it was okay to give that much notice, like for the catering, and they said that's fine. So I'll be closing the tickets on the 13th. most likely, unless I hear otherwise. So, you know, it's just easier that way. Like the hotel, if it wasn't for the dinner, I might be able to leave them open longer, but I want to make sure everybody that does sign up gets to have a dinner, like as promised. If someone comes in, you know, catches us on day one, like really wants in, happy to take their if we still have space, like happy to do that. I just want to make sure to like tell that person, you know, in real life, you won't get a dinner most likely because they can't adjust that fast for the potato bar. So yeah, Susan, if let me, yes, let me answer you. 1 second. Let me look up something. Did you get, I've been sending out emails. If you're not an attendee yet, though, you wouldn't have gotten those. So what you should do, Susan, is check out the website. I have put an entire schedule up to date on the website. Here's my website. That's on the agenda. And then for attendees, I go into a little bit more detail. And also, let me direct you to the Facebook group. If you're on Facebook, I've put a little taster on there for the workshops, but let me just run over them real quick before I go with you guys. But anyone can join the group. You do not have to come to the Yarny Social to join the Facebook group. Yarny Social Facebook group. We're going to have some awesome workshops this year. But yes, the agenda is on the website. It's under schedule, event details. So go ahead and check that out. When you register, you'll start getting all of my emails that give you all of the rest of that info. So, oh, weird. I have an Outlook email for you. You don't have to say your email in the live stream if you don't want to, but I have an Outlook email for you. So whatever you use to book your ticket is what I've been using for your email address. So if that's not correct, send me an email, yarnysocial@gmail.com. I'll put that in the chat. So if you aren't getting emails, do you have a question, a concern, whatever, send me an email, yarnysocial@gmail.com, and I'll make sure you get those emails, Susan, for sure, because if you haven't been getting them, that's not good. But always check the website. I'm keeping that up to date just in case someone's like, I don't know where to get this information. So in fact, I just got a couple of emails kicked back to me from the attendees list, and I'm going to check into those. I don't have any way of like pestering people other than their email. So I'm going to look into it. It might have captured their phone numbers. So when they book a ticket, it definitely forces you to give your email, you know, which is great. I need that. But I'll see about the folks that I can't get a hold of. Sometimes I might have a phone number. I might try that. But I want everyone to get emails. That's pretty critical. I've been sending emails about the crochet along. What to pack is coming in more detail, but I've given hints at what to pack. And I just sent out one about the workshops, like homework. There's only one workshop with homework. So yeah, you definitely want to be getting those. So please send me an email. That goes for anybody. If you're curious, you have a question, a concern, anything. I'll have some events coming up on my Discord channel. That's called like Ask Me Anything. You can always ask me here too though, but those are specifically geared towards anybody and everybody. So if you're on the Facebook group, yeah, I know, I'm opening myself up. I'm opening myself up wide on Discord. It's a little more of a private kind of platform, like invite only. So I've put my invite link on Facebook for the group, and I'll put it here too. I don't mind. Anybody can come. It's no biggie. And it's called Ask Me Anything. The first one's going to be on Saturday. I've hit a couple different times. So let me, how do I find that? Give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to get the link. Ask Me Anything. First one's this Saturday, October 4th from 6 to 7 Mountain Time. Here is the link. It's hosted on my Discord channel, which is a great place to come, hang out. Nobody has to come, whatever. So this is my Discord link. Oopsie. Oh my God. It popped open some other window. Okay, there's my Discord link. It's an invite to the channel. It's not an obligation to come. You can just come and like lurk around. It's fine. It's no big deal. That's my invite link. Come and join. I've created some events on there. So if you want to come and chat, that's a good place to do it. But Don't let yourself be intimidated. This wrap is so fun. I know another attendee that hasn't ever made a wearable like this, and she's like, "Ooh, I'm a little bit afraid." Her name is Katie King. I'll out her here. She doesn't mind. And connect with her, you know, like you guys are going to be in the same boat. I had to look at it too and be like, oh, wait, how do I do that? So you're not alone, but it's not hard. Like, seriously, it's not. And that's what Betty is here to offer, is her assistance. So don't let yourself get overwhelmed. I've been loving it, and I'm especially loving it because of this yarn. Whatever yarn you want to use, if you make the wrap, we are going to have a photo op with all of our finished objects on Friday. No specific time on Friday, like I penciled it in, you know, but we're just going to have to feel it out. I don't know what Betty's going to be doing, you know. Well, 5-minute warning in case anyone has any like burning questions. I'll just start wrapping us up. I am so sorry to Carrie. Sorry to anybody if I'm over them. Sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. It's just whenever I had available. I have an itch. After this is breakfast. I'm not a big morning breakfast person. I'm going to have to be, though, because I need fuel for the day. I'm heading out to the prison at, well, I'll probably have to leave here at 12:30. Takes me about 45 minutes to get to the prison from here. And hopefully I can avoid any more rock chips. I've been getting I got 2 new windshields in a 2 months period of time. And that sucked. Hi again. Do you know of any nearby airports to Boise that may have direct flights? Yes. Oh, Suzanne, let me check for you. Let me check for you. So you're looking for airports to Boise that may have direct flights. I don't know. New Jersey. What? New Jersey's capital city. Let me do some checking for you before we go here. Trenton is your capital. Okay, let me just search direct flights. Nonstop flights from Philadelphia to Boise. I think there is a direct flight from Philadelphia. Is that close to you? Or no? I mean, if you want a direct flight, that is. But if, like, Boise is our capital city, so that's our direct airport. Nearby airports, drivability is tricky. Like, we have, of course, Portland and Seattle, but those are like, Portland's what, Mara? I don't know if Mara's still listening, but Portland's like 6 hours or so away, give or take. Philly is possible. Philadelphia, it looks like, has a direct flight from my best just generic search. And it might be through Southwest or something, or Delta, but there's a lot of direct flights to Boise. So if you can get to Philadelphia, there should be, let me see. I'm going to go like on the Cheap Tickets website. Not that that's the only place to buy tickets. There's probably better. I'm not very good at finding Cheapo Air. That's what I usually use, but I'm not like, let's try it. Philadelphia. Okay. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And Sunita's joining us this year, in case you're like, who else is coming from the East Coast? Sunita. Oh, it already kind of knows. Okay, so I put it in for flying in on Wednesday, which is what I would suggest to anyone flying in. You kind of get settled, because Thursday morning we're hitting the ground running. So I'm searching for you. Hold on. Hold on. We still have spots available, but they're going quick. So if you're thinking about it, now's the time. Yeah, hey, sweet. There is a direct flight from Philadelphia to Boise, and you, oh, it's not direct. Sorry. I thought it was. What? Okay, let me select no stops. Oh, okay. No, I'm not sure if there is. So search around, but if that's not a big deal, you only have to stop in Chicago. So that's not so bad. Usually when we go east, we have to stop. There is a direct flight from Boise to Chicago, but it doesn't look like from Philadelphia. Yeah, from Newark. Look around if you can, Suzanne, and you can email me too. We can look around together. Just sent a test email. Oh, good. Okay, 1 second. Let me check. there you are. Okay, Susan. Yeah, I had that from you. Maybe search for a few of my emails coming from me and see if you see any of them. There's been some coming. So, like, let me try this. Let me try. Did you get one that had Yarny Social 2025 workshop lineup and schedule at all, Susan? Because I sent that to your email address and it looks identical. Let me forward this to you. I'll have it like sitting ready to forward. You check for it first though, and it'll have that subject line, workshop lineup and schedule. No? All right. Here, let me forward it while I'm talking to you with the one I pasted in here. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, that looks to be accurate. I'll double check, but let me send it now to you. There it comes. You just let me know if you get it while we're here. So sorry to everyone that's like witnessing all this go down. I just want to make sure she's set up. It could be junk or spam. Hi, Aisha. Nice to meet you. Hello. Are you new? I don't recognize you. Oh, it's okay, Susan. Yeah, just double check. Well, Suzanne, I would absolutely love to have you. Travel time to Boise is a little too long. Well, yeah, we are on mostly just about West Coast, you know. Sunita's coming from Chicago. So that gives you hope that I'm hoping to capture some more folks from the East Coast, but I know it's a long travel day, but man, it's going to be so fun. You should, you know, I mean, like Seattle might be an option, but like I said, that's still like an 8-hour drive. Our capital city is Boise, so. Oh, yeah. Oh, nice to see you again, Aisha. I recognized you a little, but I'm like, wait, has it been a while? I haven't been live for a while. Sorry. Yeah, yes. Oh, cool, Suzanne. And send a photo of your finished wrap. We would love to see it. And if I'm not too technically challenged, if it's okay with you, I can share it up on our projector screen for everyone to see. So you can kind of be involved remotely if possible. That goes for anybody listening. If you want to send me your finished wraps, if you make this Tranquil Tides wrap and you're not coming, we would love to have you, but if you can't make it, send me a photo, yarnysocial@gmail.com. And if I'm not too technically challenged, I will put it up on the big screen if that's okay with you to share with the attendees. Because we're doing like a show and tell. So yeah. Well, Aisha, you caught me as I was leaving, but I will try to go live in the morning again in the afternoon. I'm going to go live many times. And if you guys are on the Yarny Social Facebook group, join because I'm doing I'm also going to be on Discord. I'm on there trying to go in other spots to chat with folks. And I have like Ask Me Anything sessions coming up on my Discord. So if you're in the mood to chat with me some more, I'm going to be hanging out on my Discord here soon in the next day or so. Anybody's welcome on the Discord. I'll pop the link in again. Of course, join. This is my Discord. Anybody's welcome. It's no biggie. Yeah, yes. Did I see orders in? Oh, what'd you do, Michelle? What'd you do? I don't see anything yet. Yay! Michelle got some yarn, you guys. So if you need some yarn, you better get it before Michelle gets all of it. I'm low on some of the weights right now, but I will be restocking. So if you want yarn or tickets to the Yarny Social, visit this website. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Dawn. Yes. We're trying to get this yarn out the door to all of its loving homes. If you can't come to the Yarny Social and want to enjoy some of this beautiful yarn, here it is, dyed by the one and only Rachel from Have Some Yarn. Before I go, I'll show you guys this yarn. It's so squish. Look at it. Ooh, ooh. This is the DK weight. We have few of DK, a few fingerings, and worsted weight, which is great for a hat. So squishy, so lovely. There will be more loaded onto the website soon, but let's get this stuff sold. Like, let's get it off to its home. It wants a home. So if you're interested in some yarn, I can ship it anywhere. Maybe not internationally. I can probably ship it anywhere, but definitely within the continental US. So I get it right off to you. I have all my shipping stuff down here, and you get it wrapped with a cute little Yarny Social sticker. So thank you guys for coming. It's so good to see everybody. How much worsted for a scarf? Do I have a link for the solids? Yeah. Oh, thanks for reminding me, Michelle. Yes. And the solid skeins are available on Rachel's website, haveasomeyarn.com. Let me grab that for you guys. She's doing the solid colorway, and I am in the selling of the variegated Yarny Social colorway. But oh my goodness, these mini skeins. So I'll link you to the mini skein tonal set, but on her website, any of those, you know, the names are in the description like of this listing. So this is Have Us Some Yarn. Hi, Nisi. Solids. Okay, there you guys go. Hi. Yeah, Nisi's coming too, you guys. Nisi's coming. Mara is coming. Sunita's coming. Good to see you, Dawn. So there's the link to the solids. Of course, that's the set, but you guys know, like, you can look at the names of the colors and go hunt those down on her website. She ships so fast. Last time Carrie got some yarn, she got in like 2 days. So yes, she'll have some yarn up. She already has it up on her website, and the colors are so rich. Like, my only regret is just not doing this in a solid. I want to make one like Sunita. So I might stock up myself. And this ice colorway is so pretty. Here it is at the bottom. Look at, ooh, that strand is in the way, but oh my gosh, this color is so beautiful. It's like an icy blue, my favorite. I love this color. So yeah, Dawn, well, I'm just getting ready to go, but just wanted to say thank you guys so much for coming. Hang out with me on Discord if you want to. I'll be hanging out there on Saturday. The first one is on the Facebook page. So come and get some yarn. Yarny Social website, Rachel's website. Looks great in so many projects. I can't wait to see everybody's makes. I can ship the yarn out. Get yourself some good stuff. The Yarny Social's coming up October 23rd through the 25th. If you're able to come, there's still tickets available. They are going fast though. Despite it being October, people are still signing up. So I have about 10 spots, give or take. So if you want in, now's the time. And you get a dinner with your ticket, a potato bar dinner. Yeah. Yep. Yes, I can give it to you at the social. Hi, Jen. Yeah, if you order yarn and you're coming to the Yarny Social, I can hold it for you. So please don't feel like you have to have it now if you don't want to. If you want to wait till you're here, just put pickup. Do the pickup option, and I'll hold it for you. And in person, I'll have it for sale in person too, and a little bit after. Hi, Jen. Yeah, sorry, you guys are kind of catching me at the end. It's time for me to go. I'll wrap it up and leave by 10. So a few more minutes, 10 o'clock Mountain Time, I'll go. Because I've got to focus on these mittens for the guys. I can't quite apparently crochet and talk at the same time. Not with the mittens anyways. Everything else I can do, but the mittens I cannot, I guess. It was so good to see everybody, and I will be live some more just for some sit and chats throughout, just as I can, you know. I've got a lot going on here. Yeah, see you soon, Susan. And if you need any help, if anyone has any questions about the Yarny Social or whatever, yarnysocial@gmail. If you have questions about the program I run with the guys at the prison, that's Carrie's Threads of Hope @gmail.com. So depending on your question, shuttle it to one of those two. And it's just me, so please be patient if I'm not ignoring you. I check both those emails occasionally, more so the Yarny Social one right now, but I do get to the Threads of Hope soon. You know, I'll get to you, I promise. Thank you guys for coming. I hope you all have a good day. I'm going to play the outro, which is not anything crazy special, but I made it. So cute. It was good to see you guys. I hope you all have a great day, and thank you for coming and supporting me. I so appreciate it. And go and spread kindness and happiness and positivity. And I will see you on the next live. Bye, everybody. Good to see you. Catch you later. Bye.